Hello, my name is Kelly Smith, and I'm a therapist at the Center for Holistic Psychotherapy. Today we will discuss staying in control in times of uncertainty. It may feel sometimes that we are no longer in the driver's seat in life, unable to regain power over our emotions, and we have no means of coping with circumstances beyond our control. But fortunately, there are interventions and strategies available to help manage our emotions and find healthy ways to stay connected with our supports. Dialectical behavioral therapy, or DBT, is a therapeutic approach aimed at providing strategies for handling difficult emotions, and DBT interventions are useful for all of us. After all, who among us has not been faced with life's challenges that cause us to experience intense or otherwise overwhelming emotions? DBT principles are typically divided into 4 main skill areas, including mindfulness, interpersonal effectiveness, emotional regulation, and distress tolerance. Each skill area is designed to provide a variety of unique tools to add to your toolbox, is accessible during times of difficulty, and allows for positive and productive coping. These 4 skills area aim to strategize ways to challenge overwhelming or irrational thoughts and emotions, while also providing space for acceptance of thoughts and behaviors in situations where change is particularly difficult. Let's take a look at each skill area and explore some potential strategies for putting these skills into practice. Mindfulness. Mindfulness emphasizes awareness of and acceptance of whatever is happening in the present moment, by challenging ourselves to not wander into the past or the future. Being mindful pushes us to immerse ourselves in the present moment, simply noticing what responses come up for us and learning to sit with our thoughts and feelings. Remaining mindful in challenging times can help us learn to notice and accept thoughts and feelings without judgment, such as labeling something as good or bad. In the context of DBT, strategies of mindfulness are divided between what we specifically draw our attention to in the moment and the specific skills we utilize in order to remain mindful. So where can we focus our attention? Well, on the present moment right now, on your emotions, thoughts, and bodily sensations, and in working to divide our thoughts from our emotions and our physical sensations. What can we do to be mindful? Balance our rational thoughts with emotions. Utilize radical acceptance to learn to tolerate aspects of ourselves and accept those as challenges. Take effective action based upon rational thought and present awareness, and to use mindfulness skills regularly and consistently. Some examples of DBT mindfulness strategies include mindful eating, guided meditation, and body scan exercises. The second skill of interpersonal effectiveness can be experienced in times of stress. We can experience intense emotions and rapid mood changes that are influenced by things that are out of our control. Being able to identify how we feel and in gaining awareness of what we want is an important part of fostering fulfilling relationships and can help find clarity in these areas. Interpersonal effectiveness skills include listening skills, social skills, and assertiveness training. These skills include learning strategies for effectively asking for what you want and to take the steps to get it, developing strategies for working through conflict and challenges in relationships, and developing a deeper sense of self-respect and acceptance. Some examples of interpersonal effectiveness skills include active listening, responsibility, dependability, leadership skills, and flexibility. Emotional regulation. The third skill area refers to emotional regulation, or our ability to manage our emotions in an effective manner. When life brings on challenges, sometimes we may feel like there's no way to gain control of our emotions. However, there are effective strategies that can help when we are feeling overcome by feelings. Emotional regulation skills help you to learn to deal with an immediate emotional reaction before they erupt into a series of additional emotional reactions. For example, a primary emotion of anger or sadness might build and develop into feelings of guilt, worthlessness, anxiety, and depression. Emotional regulation skills teach you to recognize emotions in the moment, move beyond barriers to emotions that have positive effects, be more mindful of emotions without judging them, avoid giving into emotional urges and losing control, and to solve problems in helpful, healthy ways. Some examples of emotional regulation skills include taking care of your mind, body, and spirit, allowing time for fun and relaxation, fostering healthy relationships, and in finding ways to accept or embrace vulnerability. The final skill in distress tolerance is used while mindfulness can go a long way. It isn't always easy to use the moments of significant distress. In these times, we rely on skills aimed at allowing us to handle especially challenging moments. Relying on distress skills can help us to push through really tough times without resorting to self-destructive or otherwise harmful coping strategies. In times of crisis, you might use some of your own go-to coping strategies to help you deal with your emotions. However, for many of us, some of these strategies, such as social withdrawal or avoidance, don't offer much help. While it may allow us to stay afloat for a moment, these types of coping strategies often pull us deeper into despair. For some people, falling deeper into an overwhelming feeling can bring on self-destructive or otherwise harmful coping strategies, such as self-harm, alcohol or drug abuse, or disordered eating behaviors. Distress tolerance skills can help you find distractions that allow you to become calm enough to deal with a situation or emotion, self-soothe by relaxing and engaging the senses to find relief, find ways to improve the moment despite pain or difficulty, and compare coping strategies by weighing out options. Some examples of distress tolerance skills include creating art, generating a gratitude journal, engaging the senses through sight, smell, touch, sound, even holding an ice cube in your hand or splashing your face with cold water, reading a book, writing, playing an instrument. These 4 DBT skills are implemented in a variety of therapeutic ways, including individual therapy, group therapy, skills training, and coaching. If you find yourself struggling to manage your thoughts and feelings and feel unable to cope with life stressors, or that events cause you to feel overwhelmed, help is available. Please contact your local mental health care provider for assistance